Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. So we're finally into the spring season, which is good. It means it's going to start warming up a little bit soon. We've been dealing a lot with hypothermia. Had a few minor limbs lost to frostbite. Nothing super terrible. A couple of toes, couple of fingers here and there. It's a little bit unfortunate, but nothing that we could honestly avoid. I tried to get complex clothes researched as quickly as I possibly could, and then set up bills for parkas and toques immediately. Even got 2 tailoring benches built, so we've been working on them as quickly as we really can. And done a decent job. At least half the colonists have parkas now, and we've got a couple on the tables being constructed, so that's pretty good. Yeah, Red's foot got destroyed a couple episodes ago when he went berserk. I think an ibex destroyed it. I can't remember if it was the doe or the buck, but I imagine it was the ram. So that was a little bit sad, but even with the destroyed foot, he's still doing pretty decent, moving around pretty well. I put up a poll on that episode whether or not I should get into more complex prosthetics, bionics and stuff. Should I give Red just a regular peg leg and leave it at that, or whatever. I think I'm just going to leave him with his destroyed foot. Unless it gets worse, then I'll do something. I don't remember ever seeing a psychic soothe, so it's making all of the females a little bit happier than normal. That's really good. We only have 2 males in our colony, so you know, it's at 80% of our colonists are happy right now. It's really good. I am pretty interested in opening up the secret area here. I'm a little bit worried about what is inside of it. Because if it's cryptosleep caskets with people in it, no problem. If it's a bunch of mega scarabs and mega spiders and mega scorpions and mega bees and mega monsters, then I'll be a little bit worried. Are these degrading? Yes. Terribly bad. Oh, they're asleep. Bria, playing horseshoes. Grab these mortar shells. Steel doesn't degrade, that's good. Which in real life is not the case. I'm pretty sure it oxidizes, rusts, becomes horribly decrepit after a while. Okay, black. Refuel the fire, because it's almost out. One's about half, it's pretty good. And we do still have meals getting made, which is awesome. The animals, however, are still starving because there's still no vegetation on the ground. It's all snow. We haven't quite cleared this area out yet. I'm not sure why these have been changed. Let's haul the slate though. Yeah, we've only got 2 medicines left. The growing season I don't think starts until summer, so we still have quite a bit of time before we end up being able to grow things. I think I'm gonna go ahead and change up the grow areas here, unless something more important pops up between now and then, so that all of this will be heal root. I want as much medicine as I could possibly have for the 3 seasons that we aren't able to get medicine. I think there's plenty of room in here for medicine, so once that gets grown, we should be fine. And then I want growing zones in here. I think this is a pretty big area, to be honest. Oh, mechanoids. Oh no. 2 scythers. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay. So we have our deadfall traps set that might do a little bit of damage to them. I guess I need to set up a new animal area. Oh, I hit new area instead of animal area. There we go. And we'll rename it to Safety Zone. Safety Zone. All of this right here. That doesn't involve anything in the way of the entrance, but it'll include the garden area just in case they can eat something there, so that'll be good. I'm gonna assign all of these guys to the safety zone. Man, I guess the pregnant dogs as well, so that they don't get injured during this. Gonna uncheck these so that they go ahead and head over there. And I really don't want the Yorkshires in with this either. But I do need all the help I can get. I don't know how well primitive weapons are gonna do against mechanoids. I really don't think I'm gonna do very good here. I mean, I do have hope, just not a whole lot. Everybody's trying to sleep right now, except black and red, which means that their rest is going to be really low. They might end up trying to go crazy. Alright, they're getting really close, so I need to get set up here. Kuja has a bow. Goldfish has a sword. Crow has a bow. Rhea has a bow. Black has a bow. And red has a bow. I think having them all in this area is going to be pretty good. Yes, he is getting injured by the deadfall traps. I feel like they're going to come all the way around to start shooting at us. And I need to get them in close proximity as possible. I feel like we're going to have some lost limbs during this. It's entirely possible. It's good that they shoot at Goldfish because she has the personal shield. Alright, one down. No injuries so far. Ah, ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Oh my goodness, that went beyond better than anything I could have even imagined at all. Oh man. The magical goodness of great luck and fantastic mercies of the Rimworld's overlords. Whoa. Wow. I don't know if you could tell from my my voice whenever they started attacking, but I was sure that we were toast. scrambled eggs and toast. Speaking of scrambled eggs and toast, we do need some food. I know we've been cooking meals, but we're pretty low on meats. 122 left. 21 meals though, so that's good. Nobody's starving quite yet, but we are dangerously low still. So let's get going on the growing again. Say that 10 times fast. 8 by 12, I think. The first one is taters, of course. We'll go strawberries for this one. Go corn for this one. And this guy here will be rice. So that's all the foods there. Close up to the building, so they're more likely to do this all first. Then let me think what we need. I guess it would be good to have some cotton. I think that we're doing really great on textile availability. We've got tons of leathers from the creatures that we've killed, so I don't think that we will desperately need cotton, but we'll have it available just in case. Eight by 12 here. I'll set this to be smoke leaves. And then nine by 12. Is this one a 9 by 12? I feel like it is. Eight. 13 now. Oh, I can't do that. 8 by 12. Okay, all of our electricity is knocked out. Curses. Refuel this fire as quickly as you can. Alright. Now we've still got to have fires in the rooms that are actually occupied. Hopefully someone will get on that sooner rather than later. Of course, I'll have to manually reset the traps again. We've still got a lot of trees set up to be cut, but they're going to take their time doing those sorts of things. A lot of smoke leaf up here that could be collected. An insane number of moose. Tons of mooses. Oh. Chipmunks as well. You know what's kind of nice is that we haven't seen one snake this whole time. I think it's hilarious that Turkey will attempt to attack. I think that's funny because I'm pretty sure in real life turkey hunters only have to worry about each other. Now what are our dogs doing way out here? I guess they're looking for food, because I'll bet we're almost out. Okay, yeah, these guys are hanging out down here voluntarily. No, they are set to the animal safety zone, which is fine for me. I don't think that they're going to be able to find anything to eat further out. Oh, it's all the way up to 52 degrees though, so I can see places where it looks like the snow is starting to melt, disappear. This is magical. We're going to do so well having this many this many goats available to hunting, butcher. Oh man. Is this a wild wolf? 'Cause if it is, gonna have to get rid of it. It's dangerous to do so, but oh, turkey is self-tamed. Good. Yeah. I set it to tame and it did. Tamed itself. Okay, we got smoke leaf there. We got potatoes? No. This is gonna end up being hops. We probably ought to grow trees. I can't remember which tree is the fastest. I think it's the poplar. I think poplar is the fastest growing tree. It just doesn't, yeah, yield little useful wood. Would be good if we could get some serious stats on that. 0.75 nutrition. Doesn't tell me much. Just harvestable. It doesn't tell me the amount of wood that it's likely to give. What else? Oak trees probably take a long time. Yeah, slow growing, but the wood is very strong. Pine trees grow around here. It doesn't say particulars. Teak tree? I don't remember seeing that in the wild. Maybe if one grew up it would be recognizable. And then Creopia trees. Cecropia? They grow in jungles, warm climates. So I'm not interested in throwing those down here. But I think growing pine trees would be pretty good. And then, as a matter of fact, I'll probably just expand this. If I want to change this to grow hops or psychoid or whatever later, then I can do that. I'll have this fill up this area here. Like, I have no use for... Oh, wow. I don't want to interrupt his researching, but it's pretty necessary. All of this... Oh, Hakuja doesn't... She doesn't haul. Yep, animal starvation still. So that's no surprise there. Oh, Quinn's having a heart attack. Hakuja, since you don't haul, you need to come down here and treat Quinn right away for her heart attack. Everybody else is gathering up stuff. So who is this? Smoke leaf, and this is cotton. I think since we're getting a bunch of textiles from butchered animals, I'm going to switch that over to hay so that we have stuff grown for these guys. I intended to do that originally and just completely forgot about it. So now it's being done. This clearly needs to be expanded again. Because we simply don't have room. There we go. Something like this, maybe. Cool. The blood. So much. Yep, bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. Man. And in the with the contrast with the snow, it's just even more so. I might switch these guys off to see if they choose to go somewhere else, if they're able to eat something. Because like these berry bushes are starting to mature. turn green, I mean. So it is possible that they're going to be edible soon. None of these are harvestable though. That's fine. Right. Do have a bunch of potatoes in here. I'll set these to be hauled. They're way off on the edge of the map, so I don't expect it to happen in any short amount of time. I suppose I could send everybody up to get some smoke leaves? Oh, they must have gone away already. So I'm just not going to worry about that then. Yeah, there is vegetation starting to return to the map. So shortly this animal starvation should go away. This ibex doe is headed out to munch some grass, I imagine. Yeah, munching grass it says. Cool. Devoured. Cool. They're just masticating all over the place. It's okay. Public mastication is no crime in this colony. You can chew food wherever you want. Yeah, so I noticed black and red both have toques. When I changed this tailoring bench bill, raised the toque up to the first place, they removed the parka from being made and changed it over to toques. Uh-oh, I was waiting for this to happen. Is there anyone around to give you a hand? No. Akuja is sleeping. Goldfish could get over here and attack this guy. Unless Crow can do it on her own. Nope, she's down. It looked like he was trying to chew on her there for a minute, but... Alright, Goldfish should be able to handle this one. There we go. Yep, rescue Crow. Poor girl. Hopefully she didn't get any permanent injuries. No. She did drop her bow though, so that's something I'm gonna have to go collect. That meal as well. Pretty valuable. Shouldn't be too bad. It's up to 45 now. I actually could probably cancel construction on all of these and just let these ones burn out. And instead of having those, I could just drop in torch lamps here and there again so that they have light. So actually just put that in the middle and then cancel that one. Yep, we only have 2 medicines left, we know that. Goldfish, how are you doing? 1 bite on your hand. That's not too bad. Goldfish needs treatment because she might die. Madness. I can never remember who my second best medic is. It's Red. What's he up to right now? Relaxing? Get in here and treat Crow for me. So that's going to be the last of our medicines used for this. Feeding a simple meal to the prisoner, that's good. I still, God, I cannot believe. Yeah. That neither of these people have been recruited yet. I had a sneaking suspicion I had misclicked something. Nudist is probably not good. But it's not terrible. Chemical interest is okay. Jealous isn't great. Especially when I already have a jealous person in the colony, it's going to be hard keeping them balanced out. She has such a great research passion, though. Good growing, cooking, social are all pretty important. Things that we don't have excess of. Same here. Social, a little bit of medicine that would help quite a bit. Construction, crafting. So these two are different sorts of characters, and both are going to be useful if they are able to be recruited. So I'll be excited if we finally get that done at some point or another. The bow has been brought home. Is in the process of being brought back. I suppose I need a torch in this room as well. I probably should have had that all along, but just the way that it goes. Go ahead and get that equipped, get up and going. Cleaning dirt, go ahead and refuel the stoves instead. Starting to rebuild our stockpile of foods here. I say that we don't have any meals available, no pemmican in this area either. It's already up to 64 degrees in here as well, so I don't have any way to cool this down except for those passive coolers. That's one of the reasons why I am kind of interested in getting some electricity at one point or another. I think black is my better constructor. Oh, everybody's going to sleep. Construction of 4. Not very good. 1. Nine. Oh, goldfish is a decent constructor. Hey? Well, she's sleeping, so. Yeah, you can gather up these woods up here, I guess. If I can get both of those built, it might help a little bit. I don't know how much the passive coolers affect the temperature, and I don't know if combining them is going to increase their effectiveness or not, but I need to keep this room a little bit cooler than the others just for the sake of the perishables. And build this one too, please. $40 degrees outside, 58 in here. With these two coolers, we'll see if that makes any sort of difference or not. Yep, tending to goldfish. Crow just needs to heal up. She's been patched, so she'll be fine. And it is getting warm enough outside where we'll probably end up start doing some planting. As a matter of fact, I think growing is going to be one of our top priorities for quite a while. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this time. We're finally getting to where we can not worry about food at all, because we'll have all of the meats and veg that we need for both meals and pemmican to start getting stored up again. The pemmican, of course, most importantly, because it spoils the slowest. So yeah, if you want to catch the next episode, feel free to subscribe. Consider supporting if you would, and be sure to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you very much for any time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.